545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now, back to Jersey's Morning Show, Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
7:37, we're back on Jersey Central on the new talk radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Live show for you on this Columbus Day from inside the Forge Jeweler Studios. Good to have you here. We'll do our contest a little bit later on in this 7:30 half hour. We've got not one, not two, but three prizes for today's winner. Really good stuff as well. We'll tell you what our prizes are coming up. And also we'll do our need-to-know things coming up in this half hour of the show as well. Well, you do need to know about a couple of very special events that are happening, a couple of job fairs that are happening with Roosevelt Care Centers. And joining me this morning on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline with information, let's welcome in the Administrator and Director of Patient Care Services for Roosevelt Care Centers. We have Dr. Franca Damiani, who is with us here this morning on WCTC. Good morning, Doctor. It's Bert Baer, and thanks for calling in on a holiday morning. It's great to talk to you.
Good morning.
Before we talk about the job fairs this week, Roosevelt Care Centers, can you talk what that's all about and what the mission of Roosevelt Care Centers is?
Sure. Roosevelt Care Center is two 180-bed facilities. It's under the supervision of the Middlesex County Improvement Authority, and our mission is to provide long-term care, rehab, Alzheimer's care, and hospice care throughout Middlesex County. We've been in existence since actually 1938. It's a very historic facility and has provided great care for those seniors in Middlesex County.
Sounds pretty progressive when you look at in the 1930s. Even then you saw a need for elder care and for different levels of care for people as they were aging, and it seems like that's the right approach and the right attitude that everybody tries to go through nowadays, but it sounds like you've been doing it there for generations.
Yes, Middlesex County always recognized the need for the seniors, and now even more than ever because of some of the changes and making sure that there's the appropriate support for them to be able, first of all, to stay at home as long as they can, and then once that's not possible, to transition them into a facility where we can provide them the support they need within the community.
I think it comes down to trust when it comes to making a decision as important as this one, Doctor. It comes down to trust, and caregivers, children, grandchildren, they want to make sure that it's somebody that they can trust is going to be looking after their mother, father, grandfather, grandparent, whomever, and that trust factor, I think, goes a long way, and you work hard to build that trust, I take it.
We do. Very much our staff is one big family, and we're actively looking to bring in new individuals into both buildings to be able to staff the buildings appropriately, and we train them to be able to care for individuals coming into the facility and giving the families the confidence that we can take care of their loved ones very well.
Good stuff. Talk about the job fairs that are coming up this week. There's two of them. What do you want people to know about that?
Well, we have two. The first one is in Edison on October 13th. It's from 2 to 7. What we're suggesting is that you come in, bring a resume. We're looking for registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, CNAs, and dietary positions, people that have expertise in all of those areas. We'll be able to interview you and give you some information in terms of our benefits. Our benefit package is very good. We have a pension and health benefits that we provide for people that work for Roosevelt Care Center, and it's in Old Bridge. It's going to be October 14th from 2 to 7 as well, and the Human Resources Department will be there and will be interviewing and offering positions.
I hear from a lot of people that work in this particular field, Doctor, that it's a good one to get into. There's tremendous demand. It's a good career path for people because You know what? There's always going to be the elderly. There's always going to be senior citizens who will need different levels of specialized care. And if you can get into this particular career field, there's a lot of great opportunities. And it sounds like as Roosevelt Care Centers continues to kind of grow and remain relevant with the times, it's a great opportunity. And it sounds like a really great company to join.
Yes, and the other piece of this is that we do offer tuition reimbursement. So we have individuals that come in as CNAs. We provide them with tuition reimbursement if they decide to go on to nursing or other areas. We also do some significant training in the facility and are affiliated with Middlesex County Community College. We're affiliated with Monmouth University and Keene University in doing internship programs. So we are very, very strong in education and advancing individuals in their career and helping them to through the progression. And with the baby boomers going to be in long-term care in the near future, this healthcare program is significant, and there's a lot of potential for growth.
Yeah, sounds like some great opportunities, and I always have great information for employers who invest back in their people. I mean, when they hire you, when you work for an employer, you are expected to make so much of an investment in your career and towards your employer. But when that employer puts that investment back in you, like you said about the tuition reimbursement and the pension and the benefits and everything that go along with that, when it's a two-way street like that, Doctor, I think that works best for both parties, employer and employee. So I could see why this is such a desirable place to work.
Yes, it is, and they're great facilities. Middlesex County has supported extensively these two buildings, and we are definitely moving forward and going to continue to be progressive.
Really good stuff. So the address, if you want to attend the Edison event, which is coming up on the 13th, which is Tuesday or Thursday rather, it'll be 2 to 7 p.m. The address 118 Parsonage Road in Edison. The Old Bridge event also 2 to 7, which will happen on Friday the 14th, 1133 Marlborough Road in Old Bridge, and that's the locations. No appointment or registration. You could just go in anytime in those 5 hours, Doctor?
No, and you can just walk in. There'll be somebody available in the conference rooms in both buildings, and we'll start the process.
I know it's 2 locations. Is there perhaps one phone number or one website that would have information on both?
Yes, there is. You can email Roosevelt Health at Roosevelt HR at roosevelthealth.org, or you can call 732-321-6800 and ask for Human Resources.
Excellent.
And
Good.
they'll be able to give you information.
Good stuff. Dr. Frank Damiani, Administrator and Director of Patient Care Services for Roosevelt Care Centers. Thanks for your time this morning. Good luck with these 2 job fairs coming up, and really keep up the great work for our community with Roosevelt Care Centers. And it was great to meet you and great to speak with you this morning, all right?
Great talking with you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. There he goes, Dr.